personal experience with people at SolidCAM has been fabulous. I've never had a phone call unanswered by a live person. I've never had an email gone unanswered by more than a day. That's gone from the time we were upgrading licenses, we were buying new licenses, we were setting things up for training for our current employees and our current staff. So it's been absolutely fabulous.
I cannot say enough good things about the support department with SolidCAM. They helped me get it started 3 years ago. We got it on my computer, ran into some problems, some installation problems that they quickly solved. I probably call them maybe once every 3 weeks, and it's usually a small problem. I would say at least half the time they live answer. They answer on the phone. Sometimes they're busy, and they'll usually call me back within about an hour. Whenever I've been able to talk to them, they're very friendly. They go the extra mile to help me. I've had very little issue. I've never had an issue with them. They take care of me in the same way that they took care of me in selling me the product, and that's the customer support I've had ever since the beginning.
Working with people at SolidCAM has been great. Their tech support's awesome. They have support in a number of time zones, which lends itself pretty well for us because, I'm pretty much the only engineer here at our company, and a lot of times I'll be working very late hours. So the nice thing is that you can get a much wider expanse of support.
SolidCAM is a phenomenal group of people to work with. Every time we have a problem, we call them up. They answer very shortly, never on hold very long, if ever. Sometimes they answer right away. And we get to deal with simple questions all the way through the most complex. A lot of them they can solve right over the phone. They're very friendly. The more complex ones, we could send them emails, even files. They can run it through their system to see what they think on the process and walk us through it to make sure that we get the ability to get back on the floor, running our machine and continuing on with whatever program we're working for.
The customer support is fantastic. I am just so grateful for for what they've done for me. All of the customer support people are machinists themselves, so not only will they help you with the software, but they can give you advice on the best way to make your part. They'll tell you, ooh, that's not going to sound good there, or that looks great, or that's not safe, don't do that. So they've been so helpful to me, and because I work in a community shop environment, I don't have the machine all day. So if I got caught up on one thing, that could easily cost me a whole day. So one thing that I really love about the customer support is that if you call them, you will get an answer back that day and you can continue working. So that is invaluable to me.
So we've been very happy with SolidCAM support. If I have any immediate questions, I call and somebody always answers. If it's something that's not as urgent, there are two guys that at SolidCAM Tech Support that I can email and usually have answered within minutes. Our post-processor came out great. There's one change we wanted to be made, and it was done quickly, and everything's working correctly now. If I have any questions about right strategy to use for certain area, those guys have been very helpful as far as letting me know, what's the best way to do a particular area on the part, especially since sometimes we do very complex 3D shapes. In general, we've been extremely happy with SolidCAM support.
They respond very quickly, and that's if they can't answer the question immediately. Usually, you place the phone call, somebody picks up, they walk you through it. There's very rarely any issues that we've had that they can't provide an answer in a very timely manner.
Yeah, support's been good. It's been a lot of back and forth questions, getting things dialed in. Getting the post dialed in, getting basic, to get the right code spit out. But support has been good, and when we ask questions, we get answers. So it's been positive.
Support people have been outstanding. I've taken the couple days of training. I was very happy to go back to Philadelphia, in fact, to their main office to take a couple days of training there. Outstanding, knowledgeable people, professionals who have been in the machining industry for years. people who know intimately the software in and out. Very, very worthwhile. Great experience with the training, but then the continuing support is outstanding. If I have a question regarding a post-processor, or if I'm doing some 3D surfacing in a 5-axis situation that I can't quite figure out myself, pick up the phone. There's always a real person who talks to me and gives me a solution. Absolutely fantastic support. I couldn't be happier. Now, I also want to say that the software is very intuitive and very easy to use. I haven't had to use the support much, but it's been more than worth having the continuing support, not only to be able to talk to somebody if I need help, but to have the upgrades, the yearly upgrades and the enhancements that come along with the new versions.